him.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group Teaching Speaking. The members of group is consist with Winda Nurhaliza and Resyadilla. And we want to explain about our material. It's about teaching speaking. Resyadilla, the time is yours.
Thank you, Winda. All right, I will explain about teaching speaking. We can see in the PPT that table of contents. Next, Winda. First is communication for academic purpose. Second, about teaching pronunciation. Third, other oral communication techniques. And the last, focus on from and error treatment. Okay, we will talk about first communication for academic purpose. This course is designed to provide students the opportunities to increase their skill and ability in speaking, particularly formal speaking in academic context. Next, there are two methods. First, discussion, and second, presentation. First, discussion. One of the most difficult aspects of L2 learning is developing the ability to initiate and sustain discussion in the classroom. Second, presentation. Second, distinguishing characteristic of academic oral communication is the frequent demand for making presentation. Next, we will explain about teaching pronunciation. Teaching pronunciation in the heyday of the audiolingual method and its various behavioristic variants, the pronunciation component of a course or program was a mainstay. Next, and our goals as teacher of English pronunciation should therefore be more realistically focused on clear, comprehensible pronunciation. Here, there is learner factors that affect pronunciation. Next, Winda. First, about native language. If you are familiar with the sound system of a learner's native language, you will be better able to diagnose studying difficulties. Second, age. Remind your student, especially if your students are older, that the younger the better is a myth. Second, exposure. If class time spent focusing on pronunciation demands the full attention and interest of your student, then they stand a good chance of reaching their goal. Next, innate phonetic ability, then identity and agency, and the last, motivation and concern for good pronunciation. Teacher can help learners to perceive or develop that motivation by showing, among other things, clarity of speech is significant in saving their self-image and ultimately in reaching some of their higher goals. All six of the above factors suggest that any learner who really wants can learn to pronounce English clearly and comprehensible. Okay, next. Meaningful minimal pairs. CLT and TBLT principle brought us to be a little more meaningful. Next, it's about other oral communication techniques. First, oral communication technique. There are oral dialogue journals. This is students create audio recording of concern that the teacher can listen and respond to. Second, games. Team building and guessing games can be used in pairs, groups, or the solo calls. Next, role play can be worked into interview, simulation, and problem-solve activities. Next, information gap, sometimes called jigsaw exercise. This task requires require collaboration between or among students to drive the desired information. And the last, oral from focus activities. Some OSHA techniques are designed to elicit certain grammatical flow. Next, we will explain about focus on from and error treatment. First, the role of feedback. One of the key to successful L2 learning lies in the feedback that a learner receives from others. Second, how to treat errors. Correcting or treating every error is obviously not advisable. We can safely conclude that a sensitive and versatile language teacher should make the language classroom a happy optimum, which may best be accomplished through a number of different treatment options. And last, about assessing speaking in the classroom. Assessing speaking in the classroom has one clear advantage over I will repeat. We will explain about assessing speaking in the classroom. Assessing speaking skill in the classroom has one clear advantage over assessing listening. Speech is observable, recordable, and measurable. Next, we will talk about types of item and tasks for assessing speaking. First, imitative speaking tests, such as minimal per repetition, word or phrase repetition, and sentence repetition. Second, intensive speaking tasks such direct response, read aloud, and oral sentence completion. Third, responsive speaking tasks such as question and answer, question elicitation, sorry, question elicitation, and elicitation of interaction. Four, interactive speaking tasks such as oral interview, role play, and games. And the last, extensive speaking task, oral presentation. This, in academic or professional context, picture code or extensive storytelling, and retelling a story of news event. Next, evaluating and scoring speaking tasks. The evaluation of oral production performance can get quite complicated. First, the teacher needs to be clear in specifying the level of language you are targeting. More of at least six possible criteria may be your target. Criteria for evaluating speaking tasks. First, pronunciation. Second, fluency. Third, vocabulary. Next, grammar. And next, discourse feature or cohesion, sociolinguistic appropriateness, and the last task, or accomplishing the objective of the task. Thank you for your attention. Winda.
Okay, thank you. It's very good presentation from Resyadilla. Uh, thank you so much for the attention. We will close the presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.